This is Head Bustin' Boxing, and we are back in the house to talk about Sergey Kovalev. And I ain't talking about no darn Canelo Alvarez fight, even though he will be taking on Canelo Alvarez real soon. But for better or for worse, November will be a month which Sergey Kovalev will never forget. The light heavyweight titleist from Russia is deep into training for a second defense of his third reign, coming in a November 2nd super fight versus Mexican Saul Canelo Alvarez. Now, they'll be fighting at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada, but what lies ahead, however, is perhaps a more significant fight. One outside the ring at that, and which will mark the official starting point to determine whether he remains a free man. A court date of November 25th has been set aside at the Superior Court of California in San Bernardino County, where the boxer will stand trial for charges of felony assault by means of force likely to cause great bodily injury. The case dates back to Kovalev's arrest last June in Big Bear, California. According to court documents, the alleged victim, Jamie Frantz, who has also filed an $8 million lawsuit against the boxer, reported to authorities of her being attacked by the boxer after rejecting his alleged advance at a party held earlier in the evening. Kovalev said it ain't so. Kovalev and one of his friends allegedly followed Frantz to her cabin, the location of the alleged attack, where she claims to have suffered a broken nose, a concussion, and a displaced disc in her neck after being punched in the face. Wow. The way he was knocking people out, he might have broke your jaw and caved in your face the way he was clocking people early in his career. Maybe you lucky you got hit by him when you did. But anyway, bail was posted for the boxer 4 days later as he was freed on $50,000 surety bond, which remains active. Kovalev entered a not guilty plea during this disposition hearing last August, coming 23 days after his upset knockout loss to Elir Alvarez in their first fight. The in-the-ring loss cost the boxer his second title reign, all while his arrest and the ongoing court case was kept hidden from the media. News of the ongoing development came to light this past January by TMZ Sports, shortly before his rematch with Alvarez, whom Kovalev soundly outpointed to regain his title. In between the start of his third title reign and his most recent title defense, 11th round knockout of previous unbeaten Anthony Yarde, this past August in Russia came a pivotal development surrounding the alleged assault, when the state made its case to move forward with the charges. And this is a quote: "We conducted a preliminary hearing on April 4th, 2019, where Mr. Kovalev was held to answer, meaning a judge determined that there was significant evidence for the case to proceed to trial." Jason Lissos, lead deputy district attorney for San Bernardino County, told BoxingSeed.com. Mr. Kovalev is charged with California Penal Code Section 245A4 as a felony, which has a maximum punishment of 4 years in a state prison. A court hearing was held on October the 3rd, for which Kovalev was present along with defense attorney Dmitry Gorin, where Judge Dwight W. Moore ordered the November 25th jury trial date to begin, with pretrial court date set for November 18th. The court date comes within the guidelines of the hearing, where trial was due to begin no later than 60 days after the October 3rd hearing. Despite his legal woes, Kovalev has not missed a beat in the ring, even if suffering a loss along the way. The bout with Alvarez, the reigning world middleweight champion, who moved up 2 weight divisions for the DAZN stream event. will net the Russian boxers a career best 8-figure payday, along with marking his 4th fight since said alleged assault in question. It will pale in comparison to the rate of activity he will endure if the first and last week of November. In other words, he's gonna be in and out of court. Now, I'll be honest with you, I didn't know about this. I think I might have heard about it. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's a lot of stuff floating around these days. But man, he better go out with a bang against Canelo, cause Shorty ain't playing. And to tell you the truth, to look at it, it ain't hard to figure out she look like she about some money. Anyway, I ain't trying to knock her, but she look like she would gladly be in on the money grab, and he probably set himself up right up for it. But I don't know what happened, so I ain't gonna speak on it. All I know is the crusher might get crushed by some high heels and some fake boobs, because he's definitely put himself in a position where she could wind up knocking his career off completely by having him locked up for 4 years. Now, do I think that'll happen? No. I think more than likely, a lot of times stuff like this gets settled out of court. But we'll see. But at least we're going to get to see him fight. And that's pretty much all I got. Oh, and matter of fact, by the way, and this is by no means me trying to say I believe men should be hitting women or anything like that. If he did it, he needed to go to jail. If he didn't do it, settle free. It's as simple as that. That's pretty much all I got. This Head Busting Boxing Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and make sure you do it right, because now they got the option where you hit the notification bell, but you got to put it on for all notifications, or it'll do some funny stuff. But hit me up also in the comment section and let me know, man. Do you think the Crusher's gonna get some time? Do you think he's gonna wind up paying off, and because this ain't nothing but a money grab, and he'll continue on in his career? Let me know what you think. But anyway, this is Head Busting Boxing's own Fight Doctor. I am out.